Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, fellow laureates, I can't tell you how truly honored I am to be receiving this award. I've always loved a good story. It's how my parents soothed me. It's how I made sense of the world. It's how I learned to interact with others. My DNA weaves an interesting story. I'm 26% Nigerian, 17% Benin and Togo, 16% Scottish and Irish, 15% from England, and the remaining percentages are split up between a number of countries, including Colombia, Venezuela, and the Netherlands. My Jamaican roots hail from the indigenous Arawak peoples who are renowned artisans and storytellers, which is why I fell in love with Canada since I arrived at the age of 12, because its DNA was more remarkable than my own. I never really connected to any culture, but my race, that was the thing that defined me. I was Black, and the definitive knowing of that was the anchor that I built everything else from. That was something that was clear and didn't require any explanation. The hardest question for me, people ask me all the time, where are you from? I struggle with that question. I'm not sure what the correct answer is. Is it where I was born? Because if you look like me and you say you were born in London, England, that has never satisfied the questioner. Is it where your parents are from? Is it where you went to high school? The world has not always been kind, but I was fortunate to have parents that taught me that what mattered most was not the unkindness itself, but how I chose to respond to it. I traveled a lot in the early years of my life. I went to many different schools. Often I looked different than the other students, but I learned quickly that the ability to tell a story well got me in every group. I loved both my parents, but my mother has been the greatest guide for my life. Her work was as a registered nurse, but she was a gifted painter, an artist born in a time that didn't allow her to make that choice as a career. She's now almost 96 years old, and I feel fortunate to have had her in my life all these years. I am standing here now because of her, and you are witnesses to the fruit that bears because of her stewardship of me. As a child, ballet and piano were my first disciplines that shaped me, but it was the way I felt when I saw people on screen who looked like me being portrayed in the most negative ways that made me desperate to change that. And acting was the tool I used. Black history was never taught in any of the schools I attended, but on January 23rd, 1977 was one of the days that changed my life. I saw the first episode of Roots on television, and that series taught me the first information about African culture and history. I hungered for more after that. Started to attend film festivals where I could watch stories from other countries and learn about Black and other racialized filmmakers. And by 1978, I started my professional training as an actor at the then Ryerson Drama Program. I was determined to change the industry, to have our Canadian screens reflecting the beautiful diversity of our country that I could see on the streets every day. That purpose has guided my artistic journey ever since. I'm not sure one chooses an artistic life. I feel it chooses you, but it does demand everything of you. Yes, hard choices and sacrifices are made, but I've never felt I lost anything because of it. I always felt fulfilled from it. It is very rare for artists to see their impact in the present. Often it's years after they are no longer with us. This award has given me the opportunity to experience my impact in the present, and for that I am deeply grateful. Receiving awards and accolades is wonderful. But for me, their importance is that they empower me to do more for the underserved communities that I am so passionate about. Thank you to the Governor General, to the Governor General Performing Arts Awards Committee, and to the Canada Council for the Arts, and thank you to Gabrielle Free for nominating me for this award. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank the National Film Board and director Yasmin Mathurin and producer Nicola Nickel for creating such a beautiful legacy tribute video of me. Thank you so much for this experience.